Hello guys, welcome to another video. This one is paper 2-2 of May-June 2017. Let's move on to question number 1. So here we have flights to Sydney. The cost per person is this much. We have accommodation, cost per adult, cost per child. Now we have the insurance for up to 20 days, the cost for adults and cost per child, or you have the family cost. Now it says a family of 2 adults and 3 children traveled to Sydney for a holiday lasting 14 days. Calculate the lowest total cost of the flight, accommodation, and insurance of their holiday. So they have 2 adults and 3 children. So you have to find first the flight, accommodation, and insurance. So one by one. Flight. For the flight, you can see that the flight to Sydney, it costs this much for one person. So they have 2 plus 3, they have 5 persons. So flight is equal to 5 times 1199. That is the cost for flight. Let's find that. 5 times 1199. That will be 5995. That's the cost for just the flight. Now moving on to accommodation, part 2, accommodation. So they have cost per adult is 55 and cost per child is 40. So they have 2 adults, so 2 times 55 plus 40 times 3 for 3 kids. So that will become 2 times 55 plus 40 times 3. That will become 230 for the accommodation. And the last one is they have insurance. So for insurance, they do have 2 options. You can see they have this one, which is cost per adult, which is 40 and 30 for kids, and cost of the family, 2 adults and up to 4 kids for 155. So let's find out which option is cheaper. Let's call this option A, and this one is option B. So let's write down A here. A will be 40 per adult, so they have 2 adults, 2 times 40, and they have 3 kids, so 3 times kid will be 30. That will be for option A. So 2 times 40 plus 3 times 30. That will be 170 for option A. And option B, they cost 155. 2 adults and up to 4 child. They have 2 adults and 3 child. So we're gonna go with option B for the cheapest choice. So now we have to add this, and this. So let's do that. So total costs will be, first one is 5995 plus 230 plus 155. That will be 6380. That is your total cost of their holiday. It's not over yet. I think I missed something. I missed this thing for 14 nights. So it means that this 100 times 14. So let's do that. 230 times 14. That will be 3,220. So the cost is not this. This is not good. So the cost will be 5995 plus 3220 plus 155. That will be 9,370. So that's their total cost. So I made a mistake previously. I did not times 14 days. I only did for 1 day. So you have to times 14 for the hotel to find this cost. So you take this plus this and this to find 9,370 for the cost of their holiday. Now part B, bonus cars and value cars. So $42 per day for any mileage, $20 per day, and this much for mileage. So this is option A. Let's call it option A and option B. It says the family hires a car for 14 days again. Estimate their total mileage will be 750. That's the mileage. Which company charges less for this hire by how much? So company A, they would charge $42 per day, and 14 days times 14. Let's do that. 42 times 14, that will be 588. That will be your option A. Now option B, it says $20 per day, 20 times 14 plus $0.5 times mileage, 750. So that will be how much? Let's do that. 20 times 14 plus 0.5 times 750. That will be 655. So which company charges less? Bonus Cars charges less. By how much? Take this minus this. So 655 minus 588, that will be 67 by $67. And this will be question number 1. Question number 2. The table below shows the population given to the nearest thousands, so 1,000, of some countries. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, Pakistan, China, South Korea, and Thailand. This is the population in 2014, and this one will be in 2015. Question part 1. In 2015, how much larger was the population of Pakistan than that of South Korea? So we have to take Pakistan and minus South Korea. So let's do that. So Pakistan is 188,169,30 minus South Korea 497,650,000. That will be 138,404 and 000. That will be your answer for part A. Part B. Which country had the smallest increase in population between these 2 years? So let's find out what is the change in population for these 2 countries. Change. So for the first one, it is 188,169,000 minus in 2014 185,133,000. That will be 3036,123. Now for this one, for China, 140,2,007,000 minus 1393784,000. That will be 8223,000. And for South Korea, 49765,000 minus 49512,000. That will be 253123. And the last one, 67438,123 minus 67223 and 123. That will be 215000. So from the list, we can see that Thailand has the smallest increase in population. So Thailand is the country. Now for part C, write the population of South Korea in standard form in 2014. So it was 49512,000. So we have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it becomes 4.9512 times 10 power 7. Now part D, find the percentage increase in population of Pakistan from this to this. So increase will be this much, which is 3036,123 divided by initial in 2014, that will be 185,133,000 times 100. So let's do that. 3036,123 divided by 185,133,123 times 100. That will be 1.64. So 1.64%, correct to 3SF. Now part 2. The population of Cambodia in 2015 was this much. Given that the increase in population from 2014 to 2015 was this much. So it means that this represents an increase of 1.68%. So this is 101.68% is equal to this one, which is the population in 2015. Now calculate the population of 2014. So if you want to go back to 2014, it will be 100%. So you will do this 77000 divided by this 101.68% times 100. So let's do that. What do we have? So 15677 divided by 101.68 times 100. That will be 15417,977.97. Give your answer to 3SF. So 3SF will be 154. The rest becomes 0. Okay, this is the population of Cambodia in 2014. So that was question number 2. Question number 3. Rowena spins 2 fair spinners, each numbered from 1 to 4. Now, her score is the value when the numbers of the 2 spinners are multiplied together. The table shows some of her possible scores. So this is the first spinner, second spinner, and the scores are multiplied. So 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, and this goes on, right? So this is 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 will be 6, and this one will be 8. So 3 times 1 is 3, 4 times 1 is 4, and 3 times 2 will be 6, this will be 9, and this will be 3 times 4 will be 12, this will be 8, this will be 12, and last one is 16. So this is the table for part 1. Now part 2, find the chance that Rowena's score is less than 4. Less than 4 is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 possibilities, 5 over. So we have 16. So your answer will be 5 over 16 will be the answer for part B. Now for C, find the chance that Rowena's score is an even number. So even number, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 numbers are even. So it will be 12 out of 16 numbers. Divided by 2, we will have 6. And that will be 8. Divided by 2 again, we have 3 and 4. Your answer will be 3/4. Now for the last part, Phoebe says that Rowena's score is more likely to be a square number than a factor of 6. Is she correct? So what is a factor of 6? It will be 1, 2, 3, and 6. These are factors of 6. And square numbers, as you know, they are 1, 4, 9, 16. Right. So let's count how many of those do we have in this answer. So we have one square number here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 square numbers. And for this one, factors of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 7 numbers here, which are factors of 6. So Phoebe says that is more likely to be square than factor of 6, which is not true because the chances of it being a square number is 6 over 16, but the chances of it being a factor of 6 is 7 over 16. So this has more chance than this, so she is not correct. Because P of factor of 6 is more than P of square number. That is your answer for part D. And that was question number 3. Question number 4, part A. We have to calculate 2b minus 3a. So 2b, 2 times this will be 10 minus 4, 6, 2. 3a, 3 times this will be 9, 6, minus 12, and minus 6. So 10 minus 9 will be 1, 6 minus 6 will be 0, minus 4 minus 12, that will be 8, 2 minus 6 will be 8. So this is your answer for part A. Now for part B, calculate BC. So B times C, B is this given to us, 3, 1, and C will be -2, 1. So it's always row by column, so 5 times -2 plus 3 times 1, and then -2 times -2 plus 1 times 1. So this will be -10 plus 3, that will be 4 plus 1, which is equal to -7 and 5. This is your answer for part B. Now for part C, we have to find A inverse plus A. So what is A? A is given to us as 3 minus 4, 2 minus 2. So how do you find A inverse? You have to use the formula 1 over determinant of A times the adjacent matrix of A. So how do you find this? So pretty easy. We have to cross multiply -2 times 3 minus -4 times 2. That will be -6 minus -8, that will be 2. Now what is the adjacent matrix of A? That will be, you switch the position of these two, -2 becomes up, this goes down, and the sign of this 2, this becomes 4, this becomes -2. So A inverse becomes 1 over 2 times this, which is -2, 4, and 3. Simplify, that becomes -1, -1, 2, and 3 over 2. So question is, find A inverse, which is this here, -1, 2, -1, 3 over 2, plus A. A is 3, -4, 2, and -2. So -1 plus 3, that will be what? 2. -1 plus 2 is 1. 2 minus 4 is -2. And 1.5 minus 2 will be -half. So this will be your answer for part C. And that is question number 4. Moving on to question number 5, part A. Express as a single fraction as simply as possible. So the first thing you observe is that the base are different. You have to find the LCM. So what we can do is we can just take this, multiply this. So 2x multiplied by 5x, and then cross multiply, we will have 5x plus 4x. That will be 9x divided by 10x squared. 1. Answer will be 9 over 10x. Moving on to part B, we have to simplify this. First expand, 12x minus 8y plus 4. Now minus 5x plus 3y minus 1. So x, so 12 minus 5 will be 7x minus 8 plus 3 minus 5, and plus 4 minus 1 plus 3. So 7x minus 5y plus 3. Now part C, solve this equation giving you answers correct to 2 decimal places. So we have to use the formula. So A is equal to 3, B equal to -1, and C equal to -5. So x will be equal to minus b plus minus b squared plus 4ac. So minus 4ac divided by 2a, which will be 6. So simplify, this will be what? So 1 square minus 4 times 3 times minus 5. That will be 61 divided by 6. So for the first answer, 1 plus square root of 61 divided by 6, that will be 1.47. And for the other one, we have 1 minus square root of 61 divided by 6 minus 1.14. Okay, this will be your two values of x. Now moving on to the last part, draw the graph, this graph. So we say x equal to 0, y will be 2.5. So that's your, y will be 2.5, that's your first point. Now at y equal to 0, x equal to 5. That is your second point. So first point is 0, 2.5 will be here. and 5, 0 will be here. So we just have to join these 2 points to form the line. So there we go, and that's it. This one will be x plus 2y equal to 5. Now question, shade the region defined by these inequalities. First one, less than 3, will be on the left side. Now this one, it needs to be below this line, so left and below it will be this square. Now third one, less than this, so below this line, so now we only have this part. And the last one is above this, so we only have this left. This will be your region R, and that is question number 5. Question number 6, triangle PQR has a right angle at P, so this is triangle PQR, right angle. We have PRQ is 38 and RQ is 12. Find PQ. How do you find this length? So we have to use SOHCAHTOA. So this is the adjacent side. We have A and A. We are trying to find, sorry, we don't have A. So we know that we have actually hypotenuse. We're trying to find the opposite side. So we have to use sine because we're trying to find PQ, not PR. PQ will be the opposite side, and this is the adjacent side, and this is the hypotenuse. So we know the hypotenuse, H and H, and we're trying to find the opposite side, so sine. So sine of the angle 38 is equal to PQ divided by 12. From this, PQ equal to 12 sine 38. So let's do that. 12 sine 38, that will be 7.39. That is your answer for the length of PQ. Now for part B, S is a point such that PRS is a right angle. So we have a point S somewhere on this side. So let's say it's, so we have to have a line perpendicular. So PRS is 90. Let's say S will be about this point, right? And then it says QS is 10 centimeters. So QS is 10 centimeters. So this length here, that is 10 centimeters. Now, find the 2 possible values of angle QSR. So QSR, find this angle. Let's call this small s. So if this is 90, what is this angle? It will be 90 minus 38, that will be 52. So here we have to use the sine rule. So let's take this drawing down. Let's see what do we have. So this is the point R, point Q, and this is point S. Angle here is 52. It's Q, R, S. This one is 10, and this one is 12. Find the angle S. So we have to use the sine rule. Sine of angle S over sine of 12 is equal to sine of 52 over 10. So sine of S is equal to 12 sine of 52 divided by 10. So let's do that. 12 sine of 52 divided by 10 will be this, and the value of S will be sine inverse of the answer. So sine inverse, that will be 71.016, which is 71.0 degrees. So this will be 71 degrees, right? Now it says the 2 values of this angle. So what other value of S can we have so that sine of S equal to this? So as we know, sine angle, they are complementary of 180, right? So if we have, so sine of S is equal to, you have to know, is equal to 180 minus sine, minus S, sorry. So it means that sine of 71 is equal to sine of, what is 180 minus 71? That will be sine of 109. So this is the same as this. So angle here will be 109. So this is question number 6. Question number 7. Here we have pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. this drawing is given to you. Now part 1, draw pattern 5 above. So 5 will be, so here we have cross O, so here we will have cross O, cross, because it is 4 here, 5 here. Now in this one, so what can I do now? So I can see that for x they have 1, 2, 3, 4. It means I need to have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So same thing here. 1, 3, 4, and 5. Now for O, we have 1, 2, 3. We have to have 4s. So go. Okay, 4s, and then for X is in between, good. And here we have X, X. So it needs to be one more X here, and one more X here, becomes O and O. So in total we need to have 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 25. As long as we follow this shape, so this like triangle, we'll have 25 of those dot and crosses. Now moving on to part B, which says complete the table. So here we have what? This is 36. So we add these two, we get this, add these two, we get this, add these two, we get this. So what is this one? We can see that this is 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4. So as you can see, we are adding this every time. So 1 plus 2 here, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 5 plus 6, 21. And how about this one? This one is just this minus this. So 25 minus 15 will be 10. 36 minus 21 will be 5, 1, 15. So this is a table for part B. Now for part C, find an expression in terms of n for the total number. So find this one. If this was n, this will be n square, right? N square. Now for part D, an expression for in terms of n for the number of crosses in n is this much. Now, how many crosses are there in pattern 30? N equal to 30. Replace it in the equation. So 1/2 times 30 square plus half times 30. So let's use our calculator. Half times 30 square plus half times 30. That will become 465. This will be your answer for part D. Now moving on to part E, show that the number of circles in the pattern n is this. So as we know, if you want to find the circles, you will take this one minus this one. This one is given to us in the last question. It was half n square plus half n. So this one will be n square minus the number of circles, the number of crosses, sorry, this was up, to get this one. So we just have to take this minus this to find the number of circles. So this will be n square minus half n square minus half n, which is n square, sorry, this will be half n square minus half n, shown as required. Now this one, it says the number of crosses in pattern M is equal to 5m. Find the value of m. So crosses is not this one, it is this. It's on the first one here. So crosses is this. So let's try that. Crosses was half n squared plus half n. Now for Tm equal to 5m, so half replace n by m squared plus half times m equal to 5m. Times 2 everywhere, we will have m squared plus m equal to 10m. M squared, that becomes minus 9m equal to 0. So factorize. M minus 9 becomes 0. So m can be 0 or m can be 9. So we cannot take this, we can take m9. This is your value for m. And that is question number 7. Moving on to question number 8. So here we have A, B, C, D, E. So A, B, C, D, E is a cross section of a building. All the lengths are given in meters. Now part 1, calculate DC. DC is this length. So we have to observe what can be done. So DC will be the same as this line. Right. So this is 4 here, and this will be 2. And this is right angle. So how can you find this length? By using the Pythagoras Theorem. So you all right. Here it is 15. So 15.1 square minus 2 square, that will be DC square. So DC will be square root of this number. So which is 15.1 square minus 2 square, 224/1. Square root of that will become 14.9669. So your answer will be, to 1 decimal place, that will become 15.0 meters for the value of DC. Now moving on to part B, find the angle EAB. So where's that? EAB, this angle. So for this one we have to use the cosine rule. So what do we know? Let's call this angle small a. So cos of small a is equal to 9 square plus 11 square, there's two sides, minus 15.1 square divided by 2 times 9 times 11. So cos A is equal to what? Let's replace 9 square plus 11 square minus 15.1 square divided by 2 times 9 times 11 minus 0.13166. So that would not give me an answer here, but let's try. Because, okay, I do have one actually. It will be 97.548. So your answer will be 97.5 degrees. Okay, cos can be negative, I guess. So this one will be 97.5 degrees. This will be angle EAB, 97.5 degrees. Moving on to part C, calculate the area of the cross section. So this one is this whole area here. How do you find this? For the first one, we can find the area of this triangle and then area of this trapezium. Let's call this area A and call this area B. So area of cross section is A plus B, right? So area is A plus B. So let's first find the area of A. A is area of this triangle. So you have to use the formula. Area of triangle is, so how do we do that? So formula will be half sine of the angle in between, which is 97.5 times the two sides, 9 and 11, plus B. B is area of trapezium. How do you find that? These two sides are in the same direction, so this will be the parallel sides. So it will be half times sum of those two sides, 6 plus 4, and times distance in between will be 15. So now simplify. So we have half sine of 97.5 times 9 times 11 plus half times 10 times 15. That will be 124. So 124.0765. So to one decimal place, 124.1. So area of cross section will be 124.1 meters. Or you can just write this for more accurate answers, but that's okay. Moving on to part D, it says a model of the building is made using the scale of 1 to 50. Okay, so we have to find what is the cross-sectional area of the model. Give your answer in centimeters, square centimeters. So here we see the scale is 1 to 50. That is the length, and then the area here we have is in meters. So how do you convert meters into centimeters square? So it will be 1 meter square needs to be 10,000 centimeters square. So that is the first part. Now the scale of the length is 1 to 50, which means of the area it will be 1 to 50 square. That's the scale of the areas, which will be 1 to 2500. So now if this represents this, which is 124.1, and what is this? So divide by, so let's write this here. If 2500 shares represents 124.1 meters square, so 1 will be representing, divide by this. So now it is meters squares. To convert this to centimeters square, we have to multiply by 10,000. So let's do that. So simplify. This will be 4. So that will be 124.1 times 4. That will be 496.4. So this will be your answer for part D. So the main point is here, when you have a scale that is for the length, and then you have to find the ratio of the areas by squaring these two parts and then comparing and changing the units from this to this. That will be part D. And this is the question number 10. Question number 9. A random number x is generated where x is any real number. It can be any number. Okay. So then first step, Manuel adds 2 to x, so x plus 2, that's the first step. And then he subtracts x from 10. So x from 10, okay. Manuel then multiplies these two results to give his number y. So y becomes, first one, multiply the other one. So expand, let's see what do we have. We have x, 10 minus x plus 2, 10 minus x. That will be 10x minus x squared plus 20 minus 2x. So let's see what do we have. Simplify. We have 20 plus 8x minus x squared. So just like this, same, so you write shown, and this is your answer. Now part B. On the grid opposite, draw the graph of this for the points 0 to 10. 4 points has been given to you. So let's have a look to see the points that are given to me. So the points they gave was this first point for the value of 0. So 0, 1, 9, 10. Okay. So they gave us 0, 1, and 9, 10. So we still have to draw the points for 2, 2, 8. So let's find the values of 2, so x. So x, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and value of y. Let's find what is the value of y for those value of x. So first one, x is 2. Replace in the equation. So 20 plus 8 times 2 is 16 minus 4. That will be 32. Now put this one's 3. 20 plus 8 times 3 will be 24, minus 9, that will be 35. Next one is 4, so that will be 20 plus 32 minus 16, that will be 36. Next one is 5, 20 plus 40 minus 25, that will be 35. And 6, that will be 20 plus 48 minus 36, 32. 7, 20 plus 56 minus 49, that will be 27. And the last one, 20 plus 64 minus 64, that will be 20. Okay, this is the values for the x points. So now we have to go to the graph and plot those points on the graph. So let's have some space so we can see the whole graph and plot the points properly as well. Okay, so the first one is 232. So 232 is that. So 2 is here. 32 will be, this is 32.5, so 31. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has a mistake here on the graph, but that's okay. Let's do it. So 31 and 32 will be here. Then we have 335. So 3, where is 3? 3 is here. 35 will be here. Then we have 436. So 436 will be 2 squares above. That will be here. And we have 535. So 535. Then we have 6 will be 32. 32 will be 1, 2. And we have 7 as 27. It will be 26. 27 will be here. And the last one will be 8, 20. 8 as 20 will be here. So this is our curve that we have from this point to this point. So let's join the points. So you have to try to make it as smooth as possible. So this one, this is our, okay. And then for this side, okay. And this is your graph for part B. Now question part C, let's go back down. What does it say? It says that on the same grid, draw a suitable line to find the values of Manuel's number y when it is the same as the random x. So we have the equation y equal to 20 plus 8x minus this, which is x plus 2 minus x, right? Now it's telling me to draw a line to find the value of Manuel's number y. Y is on the y-axis when it is the same as the random number x. So we have to find a line. So same as number x. That's the line we need to draw, because it's saying this needs to be the same as the value x. So we have to draw this line on the graph. So let's do that. So let's bring this back up so we can see the whole graph. See where does it cut the graph exactly. So 1, 1 will be here. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 will be, okay. So we have a few points. So this will be my line of y equal to x. That's y equal to x. So as you can see, the value that I have will be this point, which is the point of intersection between these two graphs. So this will be 9.2. So my answer for this one will be 9.2 according to the graph. So this is the value of x actually. Y will be the same as well, should be the same. So find the value of y. It is the same as this, so it should be about the same, 9.2, 9.2. So now moving on to part D, it says Jolene multiplies the random number x by 5 and then add 2 to give a number z. So z is what? It is x multiplied by 5 then adds 2, right? That is z. Calculate the possible values of x when manual number y and this two are the same. So y is what? Y is given by the equation. So as we have seen previously, it is 20 plus 8x minus x squared. Now it is saying that find the possible values of x when manual number y is equal to, so when z equal to y, it becomes 5 plus 2 becomes 20 plus 8x minus x squared. So now we have to simplify. So we send this one over here. We will have x squared plus 5 minus 8 minus 3 plus 2 minus 20 minus 18 equal to 0. So those will be the equation to solve to find the values of x. So x, 18 is 1 times 18. It is 2 times 9 or 3 times 6. So we will choose this one because here we have minus 3. So minus and plus, that will give you minus 3. Answer will be x equal to minus 3, x equal to 6. So your two values here will be x is minus 3 and x is 6. And that is all for question number 9. Question number 10. So we have a point A here, and moving on to questions. So we have a point A, and point B is 8 centimeter from A on a bearing of 62 degrees. So let's find out where is the direction of B. So 62 degrees will be, so that's the north line, and 62 will be about this point. So now we have to measure 8 centimeters because it says point B is 8 centimeters from A. So use your ruler, you will measure 1, 8 will be well in the direction of this point. So 8 will be this line and this. This is your point B. Now for point C is 6.5 from B on a bearing of 194. So 194. So if you continue this line, this is 180. And for us to go 194, we have to plus 14. So 180 plus 14. So let's find out where is 14 degrees from this line. It will be, this is 10, this is 15, 14 will be here. And the length is 6.5 from A. So let's measure 6.5. So this is 5. Will be here, 6.5. So this will be the line joining the 2 points. This will be the point C. Okay. Now question 1, find and label, done. Point D is a point from on BC, on the line BC, okay. That is the shortest distance from A. Okay, so B is a point on BC. So let's join the line, the 2 points B and C to form the line BC. That's the first step. Okay, so now the conditions tell you that the point D is on BC, it is on this line, and then it is the shortest distance from A. So know that when you see shortest distance, it is always the perpendicular distance. So very easy. You can just use your ruler and find a possible value for which it is perpendicular A to the line BC. So that will be approximately 90. This is your point D. Now question, find and label D, measure AD. So what is the length of AD? So let's do that. This will be, I have 2.8, so 2.8 centimeters for AD. So your answer can be 2.9 or 2.7, that is okay as well. Now moving on to part 4, by taking measurements, find the ratio of CD and DB. So what is this one? CD will be 6 and DB is about 7.5. So CD is 6 and this is 7.5. So divide by 6, everywhere we have 1. And what is 7.5 divided by 6? That will be 1.25. So ratio will be 1 to 1.25. Now part 5. Moving on to part number 5. The area of triangle ADB is this much. So we have ADB. The area will be this, and the area of triangle ADC, we don't know. So the ratio of these two is 1 to 125. So if this is 125, this will be 1. So we do W, which is 1W divided by 1.25. So let's do that. So 1 divided by 1.25 will be, that will be 0.8. So your value here will be 0.8 W. So area of triangle ADC will be 0.8 W. And that question number 11. The table below summarizes the time taken by 50 athletes to run this distance. Now we have groups and we have frequencies. Part 1. State the model class. So model is the most frequency. It will be this one. So this is the class representing the most frequencies. Now part 2. Calculate an estimate of mean time. So when you have groups and you have to find mean, it says estimate, you have to find the midpoints. So midpoints, let's call them X. That will be 52.5, 57.5, this will be 62.5, and last one will be 72.5. Now this is F, we have to find Fx. So we have to take this and multiply this. So times 7, that will be 367.5. And the second one, 57.5 times 16, that will be 920. And we have 62.5 times 15, that will be 937.5. And we have 67.5 times 11, that will be 742.5. And the last one, 72.5 times 1, that will be 72.5. Okay, so once we have Fx, we have to find mean is equal to the sum of Fx divided by 50, which is the number of athletes. So let's find the sum of all these numbers. So first one is 367.5 plus 920 plus 937.5 plus 742.5, and the last one 72.5. That will be 3040 divided by 50. So divide by 50, that will give you 60.8. So this will be the mean for part 2. Now part this. Calculate the chance that the athlete chosen at random took less than 60 seconds to run. So where is the group 60 less? It will be this here. It will be these two sets. So the chances will be 7 plus 16 over 50. which is how much? 7 plus 16 divided by 50. That will be 23 over 50. This will be your answer for part 3. Moving on to part B, we have the cumulative frequency curve summarizes the time taken by 80 boys to run 200 meters. Part 1, find the median time. So since we have 80 boys, the median will be the mid value, so half of 80. That will be the 40th element, which is on the graph. So you have to draw a line here on the 40th element and find the corresponding time he takes. So what is this value? This will be 31, 32, 33, and 34. That will be 34 seconds for the median time. Now for this one, find the range. It will be Q3 minus Q1. Q3 is equal to 3 over 4 times 80, which is 60th element, and Q1 is equal to 1 over 4 times 80, which is the 20th element. So 60th minus 20th. So first find the 60th element. You will have it here. This will be 36.5, and the 20th value will be this line. So let's connect and join this one here. That will be 32. So let's do that. 36.5 minus 32, that should give you 4.5 seconds. Now part 3, 60 girls also ran 200 meters, same distance. Now it says the girl who took longest time run in 40 seconds. Okay, which means the 60th value is 40. Now the girl who took the shortest time will be equal to 28 seconds. The first point we have, shortest time will be 28. So first one will be 28 for the first girl. Now the lower quartile for the boys and the girl are the same, which is 32, and the range for the girl is 4, which means the upper quartile will be Q3 is equal to so if we have this, so range is Q3 minus this, so equal to 4, so this will be 36. Now draw the curve for the girls. So first point is, it says the longest time is 40, so the 60th value will be 40. That's the first point. Now it says the girl who took the shortest time will be, the first girl took 28 seconds, so 28 will be, the first value will be here. Am I wrong? So it's 26, 27, 28. It's here actually. I made a mistake. It is this one, 28 value, and it says the lower quartile is the same for 32, which means lower quartile will be 1/4 of 60, which is 15th element. So 15th element will be between 10 and 20, and the value is the same as the boys, which is 32. 15 will be 32, will be here. And this one tells me the quartile 3 will be 3/4 of 60. That will be 45 element is equal to 36. So 45 is between these two, equal to 36 will be on this line. Okay, and that's it. Now draw the curve by joining all the points for the girls. So this is the first point here. As you can see, this is the curve for the girls. That will be your answer for part 3. That was question number 11. Question number 12, we have OAB is a sector of a circle. So OAB is a sector of this circle. Radius is 10. And we have what? AOB as 72. These two sides are the same. And C is a point on the arc such that OC bisects the angle of this. It means that these two are the same. So 72 divided by 2, that will be 36 and 36. Now question part 1, calculate the perimeter of sector OAB. So find the perimeter of this sector. It will be this and plus the arc length AB. So perimeter equal to 10 plus 10 plus arc AB. So this will be, the angle will be 72 divided by 360 times 2 pi r, which is 10. So let's use our calculator. 72 divided by 360 times 2 pi r plus 20. That will be the perimeter of 32.6. Now for part B, calculate the area of sector OAB. So OAB's area of sector, we use a formula which is the angle, which is 72 over 360 times pi r square, 10 square. So let's do that. 72 divided by 360 times pi r square is 10 square. That will be 62.83. So 62.8 correct to 3SF. Now we have to find the area of the shaded region. Okay, so from what you can see, this one is also equal to 10. It's the radius of the circle. So if you want to find this region, you have to first find this one and take this big one minus this triangle. Wait, so if you want to find this one, you first have to find the area of so first find the area of this sector and minus the area of these two triangles. So we first find the area of one triangle, we times 2 to get these two triangles, and then we take this big area minus the two triangles. So how do you find the area of triangle? Triangle, we have to use the sine rule, which is half sine of 36. So first we have finding the area of this small triangle, so OAC. We are finding this one. 36 times 10 times 10. So if you have this small one, if you times this by 2, we have this one and this one, right? So times this by 2, it will become, so half times 2 will be cancelled, so they will have sine of 36, 10 square. Let's find out. Sine of 36 times 10 square, 58.77, so 58.8. So area of shaded region will become 62.8 minus 58.8. That will be 4 centimeters square. Now moving on to part C. Now it says D is a point on arc AB such that AOD is 1 to 2, which means this is 3 shares. What is this one? Divided by 3. 72 divided by 3, that will become 24. This one is 48, right? So this angle here will be 24 and this is 48. This is also 10 because it's the radius. This is 10 and this is 10, right? Now question says, Gavin says the area on this diagram is the same as the last one. Is he correct? So we have to find the area of this diagram, of this shaded region. So one by one, let's first find the area of this region. So let's call this small a. So what is small a? It will be area of this sector minus this triangle. Sector will be 24 over 360 times pi r square. Pi r square will be 10 square. That will be area of the sector. And now to find this one, we have to minus the area of the triangle. Triangle will be half sine of 24 times 10 times 10. So let's do that. Simplify. What do we have? 24 over 360 times pi times 10 square minus half sine of 24 times 10 square. That will be 0.607. Now will be area of A. Now area of B, this will be the same process. So B, take the area of sector minus area of triangle. So sector will be just the angle change. So 48 over 360 pi all square minus half sine of 48 times 10 times 10. So let's do that. So 48 over 360 times pi times r square minus half sine of 48 times 10 square becomes 4.73. So the area of the region, of the shaded region, is actually 4.73 plus 0.607. That will be 5.337, which is not equal to your answer in part B. So he is wrong. So Gavin is wrong. And that was question number 12, and that is the last question of this paper. Well, that was a long paper, and as always, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, any requests, leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys soon.